Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing fine. You saw a little bit of the place where I have been staying, or when you see this, I had stayed for over a month, and initially I negotiated it for 30 days and it was 11,000 rupees. Divide that by like, I don't know, whatever the US dollar is currently for in terms of rupees, if it's 85, 84, whatever. It's like about $135 for me approximately. That was sweet. Wi-Fi is good in general, but sometimes, ouch, it goes out. So it's good that you have your phone service with Airtel or whatever. And I have my own private room. I mean, my own private bathroom. Some rooms don't have a private bathroom, they're cheaper. So you have those shared bathrooms you saw. So I'm gonna give you my final thoughts while we hike up to Gayatri Temple today here, Gayatri Devi Mandir. So if you go to the bus stand where the buses are constantly, like every 20 minutes, going to Ajmer and whatnot, and you just come, go left of the bus stand, you'll find a little side street right next to it, and you come up this way, and then you'll see this sign right here. Let's go up, and I'll be giving you my final thoughts on my stay in Pushkar as we go up. First time I've been hiking in the mountains since I lived in Colombia, since I was living in Colombia, and I was last year in 2023. And because of my heel problem and everything, but I'm not waiting anymore. My heel is pretty much healed, not totally, but like 85%. And we got to get back on the horse now, on the horse's saddle, the expression, not literally, because I don't ride horses anymore, or camels or anything like that. So there's just some steps at the beginning, but the rest is a dirt path, a rasta. Rasta means path in Hindi, not the other meaning that most of us know, which is talking about Rastafaris, Rasta people, Jamaican and all of that, with all the dreadlocks and everything. So I've enjoyed my time in India, especially in Pushkar right now. It's been nice, a nice reprieve from Udaipur and the hecticness of Jaipur in general as well, and even Amritsar. And at the end of this video, I'm going to leave little tidbits, little things that I have found to be amazing, fun, and even disturbing or shocking. One or two disturbing or shocking images. Well, not so disturbing, but disturbing enough. Let's keep going. no audio of the original part there. And I've enjoyed my time here. I'm still enjoying it. I still got 4 more days, 4 more full days, and then on Saturday, then I leave for my next destination. Pushkar has some amazing energy, and you really can tap into that if you're attuned to it. Not everybody's attuned to the spiritual energy, the Shakti, and the peace, the spiritual peace, the Shanti, when they visit these places of spiritual pilgrimage, whether it be in India or in other parts of the world. But if you go to the Ghats, there is this serenity in general. Even when people are doing their bathing rituals and other ceremonies, and the Brahmins do some ceremonies with locals, meaning people from India or foreigners, in terms of those rituals they do there, those ceremonies, right there at the Brahmasarova Kund. It's still very spiritual, very peaceful in general. You got the occasional person that might come and interrupt your sadhana, your spiritual practice, or just your meditation, or just your introspection or your reflection on life. I like it. But if you're over down here on the main road that where all the vehicles transit through, the buses and everything, there's a lot of honking and beeping around this time. I started coming up here like about 7:40 in the morning, and it's already moving in whatever. And then in the bazaar area, where they got all the cafes, Western style cafes, and then some Indian style restaurants and whatever, and the shopkeepers selling their clothing and everything. It gets noisy there. It starts getting noisy about 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. when shops start opening up, and a lot of pilgrims are coming in, the motorcycle beeping and everything. So if you don't want that part, then just stay away from that area and just go to the Ghats, or go out to the temples that are outside the perimeter. I can see some temples from here. I can see one temple over there, way in the distance over there. Maybe you can walk there. Maybe it's 2 kilometers, a 2-kilometer walk, maybe 3 maximum. I don't know. Where there's a water tank over there. I don't see any temples at this moment sticking out in this area, in this direction, but there might be smaller ones that you can't see from here. I see a small one over there, out in the woods, a little wooded green area over there somewhere. I like Pushkar. If I ever do get to come back to Pushkar, because nothing is certain. And there are some temples out that way, and then there's Panchkund out that way, and then there's a Shiva temple called Gomkot, I forgot, that I went to yesterday, past the Panchkund area where the Pandavas were back during the Mahabharata. I like Pushkar. And there are a lot of people who are genuinely friendly to you. The people at the guest houses, at least Muni Baba, where basically I stayed at when you see this video. Very nice guy, speaks good enough English for you to communicate with him. He's the operator of the guest house, and his worker, I hope he's there when you guys visit, Vikram. He started to learn English. He's a very nice guy, and if you ask him to clean your room, he'll clean it right away and everything. And he's very hospitable, he's very helpful, and he's trying to improve his English. Just speak to him in English a lot and slowly, and teach him a word or two, some new expression. I like Pushkar. A couple of things I don't like, but hey, that's besides the point. And if you really want more shanti, like more peace when you're staying here for 3 days or 5 days, I left those recommendations I'm leaving those recommendations at the end of this video. Just look outside the perimeter. Go like 1 kilometer outside of town, in that direction, not towards Gayatri or not towards Savitri. But I heard and I saw they got some nice ashrams and some nice guest houses out that way, where you could get a private room, but no bathroom, no private bathroom, no Wi-Fi, but like for 200 rupees a night. That's about $3 and some change. No, less than $3. It's $2.50. So I like Pushkar. You should come. You could do a lot of meditation here. You could do parikrama around Brahmasarova Lake, or Kund, whichever you want to call it, Kund in Hindi or lake in English. It's nice. It's really good. And then the evening arti at Badrighat. I recommend Badrighat every day at 6 p.m. with Bam or maybe another pujari. And they do it for like an hour and 10 minutes. It's really nice and spiritual. The music, if you like the music, the drum beats, the cartalas clashing and everything. The harmonium sometimes when they bring it, and it's nice. So those are my final thoughts. Watch the rest of the video and make the point to come up here to hike up to Gayatri. It's a short hike. The more difficult one, if you want a bigger challenge, is going to be Savitri. Maybe I'll do that one tomorrow because I came up here no problem. My heel is holding up. I'm happy. Namaste, pranams, kaise ho, and acha din hai. Have a good day. Beautiful puppy, falling asleep. I'm a dog lover. I love dogs. I love dogs. Any woman that's going to be with me, one of the requirements, right, puppy, is that she's a dog lover. Now she likes dogs. She loves dogs. A couple other requirements. That's a story for another day or whatever, or maybe not. One thing I did forget to say is that you do get to meet a lot of travelers here that are just on a peaceful retreat, looking for something way different from the West and whatever. And some have been coming back here for years. Some are living here already. Met one girl. She's Russian and she's been living here basically for the last 10 years, or 8 years or 10 years. And each year she stays here for 8 months. And she spends 4 months back at home in Russia, visiting her mom and staying at her place in the countryside. So you get to meet a lot of people, and some are very spiritually inclined, some are just opening up to it, just starting to awaken to that. Like that sense of, who am I? What am I doing here? What is this all about? Am I this body? Etc. Where do I come from? Really, not in terms of what country I was born in and whatever family, but beyond those material questions, like deeper, more profound into the being of each one of us. Pushkar offers that to anybody who's looking. vibe and resonate with it. Just imagine sitting here, Rajasthani style, with Radha Krishna there in the background from Vrindavan, sitting Indian style here, and then having a coffee or a chai and some snacks, and then seeing some of that. Pushkar is amazing. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at the pilgrims leaving, all the women there and the men in the front, and some women even hanging off the back. Wow, that's just funny. Amazing. Only in India. Only in India. Some of those shocking moments. Yeah.